What is up, gang? It is Allie Heck here with Corporate Fitness Works, and welcome back to the Metro Parks Fitness Center YouTube page. Today we have our first March Madness program workout for you. So it is a 15-minute workout, all done with our body weight, but you are more than welcome to use weights if you'd like to level up any of these exercises. I will just be doing them with my body weight. It's sort of a lower impact strength cardio hybrid workout. So all you will need is a mat, a little bit of space, water, and then, like I said, if you would like to use some dumbbells, feel free to grab some dumbbells to level up this workout. We're going to get started with a quick warm-up, but if you are a participant in our March Madness Challenge, please remember to obviously subscribe, like, and leave us a comment so that we know that you completed this workout. So we're going to get started here with some arm circles to the front. We're going to get a little warm-up in, and then we'll get on into it, get a cool down in, call it a workout. I'll go to the back with these arm circles, nice and gentle. Then we are just going to give ourselves some hugs here. Nice, reach across our chest, give ourselves some hugs. And then we're going to plant those feet, and we are going to transition into some trunk twists. Loosen up that back. And lastly, before we get those legs involved, give me a little shoulder flexion and extension here. And we will just start to march out that lower half, slowly bringing those knees up a little bit higher for some high knees. And you're going to transition into some butt kickers, bringing those heels up to your glutes. And then we are going to take this march up to a light jog, just stepping it out, getting that heart rate up. And when you're ready, we will either go into jumping jacks or jack step outs, your choice, whatever feels right for you today. Just going to get that heart rate up. Again, feeling free to step it out, step it in with each jack, if that feels better for you. We're going to go back down to our jog in 3, 2, 1. Back down to that jog. We're going to go back down to that march in 3, 2, 1. Back down to that march. Slowly let that heart rate come down, and then we're just going to shake everything on out. Just give me some hip circles here. Feet together. Send those hips in one direction a couple rounds. Boom. Send them back. All right, if you can, go ahead, grab a set of toes. Bring those heels up to your glutes. Get a nice quad stretch here. Hold for a count or 2 and then switch it up. Get a couple reps here. Wake up those quads so that we can squat and lunge today. And we're going to move into the back of our legs. So pop a set of toes up. Hinge through the waist. Arms up overhead. Switching legs each time, feeling that nice deep stretch in the back of those legs. And then grabbing a wall, if you've got one for support, you are going to cross an ankle over that opposite knee, sit it back down in that imaginary chair. Feel a nice stretch in those glutes. So today's workout, we have minute-long intervals followed by 30 seconds of rest or active rest. Go ahead and widen that stance for me. All you're going to do, rock it onto one set of heels and back, feeling a nice stretch in those inner thighs. So 1 minute rounds. Those 1 minute rounds will be broken up 2 exercises. So you'll do one exercise for 30 seconds, immediately into a second exercise for 30 seconds, followed by 30 seconds of rest or active rest. Your choice. Go ahead and reach down here in the center. Press those palms into the floor if you can. A couple deep breaths here. Feel a nice, good stretch in the back of those legs. And then when you are ready, roll it on up 1 vertebrae at a time. Walk those feet in. So we have 5 rounds to get through of 1 minute of work, 30 seconds of rest. and we are doing that whole set of 5 2 times through. So it is going to be about 15 minutes of work. So this is perfect to do, halftime of a basketball game. Perfect quick little express workout you can do in your living room. Don't need any equipment. Just crank it out midday if you can. So your first round. So you have 30 seconds of move 1. Your first move is just air squats. Okay, so sitting it back in those heels, driving through those heels, hips back, squeezing those glutes at the top. That's move number 1. Move number 2, all we're gonna do, drop it down into a palm plank. Okay, so right after we finish those squats, we go right into a nice palm plank, dropping down to our knees if that feels better on our shoulders. Okay, so then we have 30 seconds of active rest. I will explain what you have next in that 30-second round of rest. So all we have to worry about, air squats for 30 seconds, palm plank for 30 seconds. So we are gonna get going here in about 10 seconds. We start with those air squats, and if you would like to add some weight to these, you are more than welcome to. We go in 3, 2, 1. All right, so just down and up, good strong core, sitting it back in those heels. Remember, we are here for 30 seconds. Sitting it down, standing it up, not letting those knees sort of buckle in. All right, 15 more seconds here. Then we transition into that palm plank in less than 10. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get down into that palm plank. Here we go, 30 seconds. Good strong core. Think about squeezing those abs, making sure those palms are in line with our shoulders. Here we go, 15 seconds left. You got this, you got this. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so your active rest, you can jog, you can march, or you can just hang out. Your next minute, your first 30 seconds, reverse lunges. Okay, stepping it back with one leg, dropping that back knee down. That's your first 30 seconds. Your second 30, standing bicycle crunches. So we bring opposite knee to opposite elbow for 15 seconds. We switch at that halfway point. So we go with reverse lunges in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Minute number 2. We are on. We are keeping the chains moving today. So thinking about keeping a nice neutral spine throughout these lunges, not letting that knee hit the ground, catching it just before it hits the ground, driving through that front heel. We transition to our standing bicycle crunches in 4, 3, 2, 1. So here we go. Knee to elbow, one side at a time. We switch after 15 seconds. So working on a little balance, a little standing core work here. We switch in 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. There we go. Good control here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round 3, we are gonna hit the deck. So drop it down to the floor for me. Your first move is a glute bridge, all right? So we are digging through those heels, getting those hips up and down. Again, if you'd like to add a weight to these hips, you are more than welcome to. The second half of this minute, you're gonna straighten those legs. You are going to give me some sit-ups. Okay, so we got another minute. Glute bridges and sit-ups begin in 4, 3, 2, 1. We glute bridge, so digging through those heels. Give me a nice big squeeze of those glutes at the top. Up, squeeze, and release. Keeping our core engaged throughout. Up, squeeze, and release. Good. You are doing great. Squeeze, release. 10 seconds till we transition to those sit-ups. Those straight leg sit-ups in 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. There we go. Sit it up and back. You've got this. You've got this. 20 seconds. Then we are back on our feet for round number 4. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, up to those feet. We got a little boxing move to do. So we're gonna widen that stance, right? So we're gonna bob and weave. After every weave, we drive knee into our chest. Okay, so nice wide stance, bob and weave, boom, knee drive. Bob, weave, knee drive, okay? That's your first 30 seconds. Second 30 seconds, we are just throwing some jabs. All right, so we get started with our bob and weave knee driver in 3, 2, 1. So little bob and weave, drive that knee in, drive it in, drive it in, duck, drive, boom. There you go, keep it up, good strong core, strong with that knee drive. And then we punch it out in about 10 seconds. Drive, duck, drive, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we just punch, throw some jabs here. Getting that heart rate up here a little bit. Soft through those knees, strong through that core. Punch it out, punch it out, punch it out. We have just one more round to get through after this before we run it all back one more time. Less than 10, let's go, let's go. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest, 30 seconds here. All right, last round. We got some skaters, all right? So you are just hopping side to side, getting those arms involved like you are skating, okay? Landing nice and soft, sending yourself laterally. After we do those skaters, we drop it down to the floor, plant those feet on the ground, and we crunch those fingertips up towards the ceiling, all right? So we got skaters, and we got some fingertip crunches. Last minute here. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's skate, landing nice and soft. Again, you make this as easy or difficult as you'd like. Land soft, get those arms involved. We are getting that heart rate up a little bit here again. 15 seconds till we transition to our fingertip crunches. You're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Get those fingertips up. Reach for the ceiling. Crunch those hands up. Reach for that ceiling. There you go. Just about 15 seconds left. 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest here. 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds, and we run it all the way back up to the top. So grab a drink, take a breather. Whew. And then we are going to be back to the top with those air squats and our palm plank. Okay, so 1 minute of that, 30 seconds of one move, 30 seconds of that second move, 10-second warning. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Round 2. You got air squats. Sitting it back on those heels. Keeping that chest up, eyes up, core nice and tight. Again, you can add weights to these if you would like. Sitting it back on those heels. That's very important. All that power comes from those heels. We transition to a palm plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, palm plank. Here we go, smooth transition. You've got this. Again, you have the option to drop those knees down to the floor if that feels better for you. You've got this. We are halfway there. 15 seconds left. Tighten that core. Brace those abs, but keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 30 seconds here. Remember, it's rest, active rest. your choice. But we have that second round again. So we have our reverse lunges, followed by our standing bicycle crunch, okay? So reverse lunge for that first 30 seconds. Feel free to add weight here for this last round, and then our standing bicycle crunch for that last 30 seconds. In 3, in 2, 1, let's do it. Step it back, keeping a nice neutral spine, a strong core. Keep it up, you're doing so great. We are nearly there. Almost at that 10-second mark. Then we do our standing bikes in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing bicycle crunch. All right, knee to elbow. Keep it up, keep it up. We switch legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. 15 more seconds on this side. Then we do a little more rest, an active rest, before heading down to the floor for round 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, march it out, jog it out. This is your 30-second recovery before we do our glute bridges, right? So we are down on the floor, digging through those heels, getting those hips up nice and tall, squeezing those glutes at the top. That's your first 30 seconds. We then straighten those legs and do sit-ups for that second 30 seconds. So we start with those glute bridges in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Option here to rest 1 or 2 dumbbells on those hips to add a little more oomph to these glute bridges. If you want to level up this exercise, that's how you do it. But we have 15 seconds until we transition to those sit-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. Start those sit-ups. Glue those heels to the floor. And you're just sitting it up and back. 15 seconds. Keep moving, keep moving. We have our little boxing set on deck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, make your way to your feet. Start that jog, start that march. Your active recovery has started. Remember round 4, so we widen that stance. We do a little bob and weave into a knee drive. All right, that's your first 30 seconds. Second 30 seconds, boom, we are just punching it out, soft through those knees. Just hit me with some jabs. But we begin our bob and weave to knee driver in 3, 2, 1. Duck, knee drive, duck, knee drive, boom. So a little bob and weave, drive that knee into your chest, boom. 10 seconds. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. We punch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dukes up, here we go. Remember, you have total control over these punches. You're throwing them, they're not throwing you. You've got this, you've got this. We only have 1 more round to do after this. 10 seconds, let's go, let's go, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest or active rest. So again, feel free to just hang out, march, jog in place, do what feels best for you. We have 1 more round to go. And you remember, we got skaters, so we are moving laterally in that skating motion. Then we hit the deck for our fingertip crunches, and that's it. We cool it down, call it a workout. So we begin with those skaters in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's skate. Here we go. Landing nice and soft, getting those arms involved. Strong core, of course, always. Go. So remember, we head down to the floor for our fingertip crunches after this. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the deck. Start crunching. Fingertips up towards the ceiling. Up. Shoulder blades up off the floor. 15 seconds. Keep it up. Keep crunching. Keep crunching. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay it on down. Reach it nice and tall overhead. Lengthen that body. Point those toes. Reach those hands up. Bring those knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. All right, and then we are going to roll it on up into a butterfly position. So bringing those feet together. We did it. We did it, gang. Made it through our first March Madness workout. There will be 2 more associated with this program, and they will get a little bit more difficult each time. And again, if you are a participant of that program, please make sure you like this video, leave us a comment, let us know how you feel, so that we have proof that you participated and did it. So join me in a little hamstring stretch here. And switch when you are ready. And yeah, thank you so much for participating. We love having you. Go ahead and grab a knee into your chest. Feel a nice glute stretch. And switch it up. Bring that knee into your chest. Give it a hug. We are going to work our way up to the standing position for our standing quad stretch. So grab onto something if you need to for some support. Dig those heels into your glutes. Hold for a couple counts here. Couple deep breaths. Getting everything under control. And go ahead and switch it up. And we're going to widen that stance just like we did in the warm-up. A couple side lunges, wiper lunges to stretch out those inner thighs. Reach those hands up nice and tall overhead. Drop a hand to one side. Reach it over. Feel that nice stretch in our lats and obliques. And switch it on up. And bring those feet in. Great work, my friends. We got more of this, where this came from. So hope to see you again soon. Peace.